With the affirmations to enjoy your day with. It's day 5, y'all. I'm a higher connection, intangible form. I bring immaculate perception, knowledge reborn. I'm on my 9s and that makes others wonder what's in my eyes that awaken them from their slumber. Compliment is gratitude. I'm the affirmation I knew. Increasing latitudes of what manifestation can do. I am present, I am patient. I am destined for my greatness. I inherit what I'm making in my life. Time is gracious. My face card is ageless. I am a reflection of a fairy tale, molding my story, and it's coming out very well, infinite, and that's measured on any scale. I'm so high, I'm beyond where the lights be, linking minds in an exciting Phoenix Grand rising. I'm so high, I'm beyond where the lights be, linking minds in my sighting Phoenix Grand rising. I thought I was immune. Look big around this room. Can't help but see the traces of you. This moment is surreal.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Holla at me.
I can't put into words.
I want to talk a little bit, but I want to get some people in here first. You know what I'm saying? Come through. It's been a minute since I've been on or whatever, so.
Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody's gonna love me quite like you. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it, one look in my eyes and no lying. Body to body, skin to skin. I'm never gonna love like this again.
Come through. I want to talk, but I want to get a few people in here before I say anything. You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good? What's going on? I want to talk to y'all because it's been a minute since I've been on live. So I'm just trying to get a few people on this. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just a dry chat or whatever. So come through. Let's chat real quick. Let's talk about some real shit that be bothering people. It's not gonna wise. We're gonna cook for a minute. So come through. You already know the vibes.
Be yourself, kid. You be yourself. And really the greatest thing that you could be is to be yourself.
Because you are a winner, chest out, you put your chin up. I support your whole existence.
I'm just saying, like, I see things that bother people, you know what I'm saying? And I want to address it in the right way. Because it becomes like large social media situations that nobody don't actually take accountability for. And it's not an attack on nobody, it's just to actually look at it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people like it's like that delusional shit, right? You know what I'm saying? For one, like, all right, for one, I noticed, all right, so it's this video I saw on YouTube, right? And the dude was putting out, it was like the girl got proposed to on the football field, right? And it was an interracial relationship or whatever. Dude proposed to her, and then the sister of color was like, yo, I don't think that why I couldn't be somebody else that you proposed to or whatever. And I'm like, why you feel like, I'm like, at the end of the day, I understand why people feel like that. I really do. But it says swipe left to view real-time performance. I know why they feel like that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, though, like, nobody wants to take the time to put the work in with somebody to actually get to that point. So then, for the most part, I remember back in the day when we used to do music, everybody would watch the celebrities on TV or whatever, and they'll say, yo, I want to be a star. Well, you want to be a star, but you ain't put the work in to get to be a star. You just want somebody to come and say, yo, you nice on the mic. I'm going to make you a celebrity. And it never worked like that. It was always, why don't you put the work in to yourself so then you can be that of value, right? So for the most part, I'm like, dang, yo, people still with this type of mentality, like you think you deserve what's great out there. And I'm like, that's cool in some aspects. That's if people are delusional. But a man only appreciates a woman if they there for them when they going through the struggle. That's why a man will say, you know what, I don't care what the world think. I'm going to choose you to be my woman no matter what you look like. You know what I'm saying? And then the badgerment comes later. It's like, well, why you made that choice or why you did that? Well, I don't see none of y'all supporting people who make these situations validity, right? Like, are you there validating the struggle that somebody go through? And not for nothing, there's nobody in this world that's going to not go through the understanding of a struggle before they get to where they got to go. And not for nothing, brothers of color always get it hard on some aspect. It's like, yo, why you, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And it's always like tear you down. But if he choose to be with a Caucasian woman, I'm pretty sure she was with him through the struggle that he went through. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't going to want to hear me say that, but it's not like you can't play that role. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody will say right now, well, why he broke up with this girl and chose to go with that girl after the fact? Well, some people make bad decisions too. This is not a world where people don't make mistakes. This is not a world where people don't make wrong decisions. This is a world that validates a person via his actions and who he is. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and it was like, if you tip the cup over that's inside of you, only thing that's going to pour out of that cup is who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes you got to be the one to push somebody cup, you know what I'm saying, that's inside of them just to see what spill out. You know what I mean? And if you see the truth that spill out, then it's like, oh, I get it. That's who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And I think that bothers people because everybody wants to be validated in some reality of their life, whether it's false or if it's true. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of a sad reality because it's like you forcing yourself to live in a delusion. You know what I'm saying? You might look in yourself in the mirror like 25 hours of a day. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, I'm fine. I'm sexy. I deserve this. That's you telling yourself that. That's not that being a retrospective reality. Otherwise, somebody will be right there. And then think about it. Like, how many people have the opportunity to grow with somebody, but then you in your head like, yo, that ain't the football player, that ain't the basketball player, that ain't the celebrity. So you will pass up people who are in their aspect of growth. So like, if you could see this brother over here growing, right, becomes a celebrity, a star, whatever. He wasn't always looking like that before he put that workout in, before he trained to do all that, you know what I'm saying, before the accolades came. He wasn't always that. But that person might have been there with him through all of that. You know what I'm saying? So how do you make a decision based off the outcome of what they doing? That's delusion. You know what I'm saying? Like, right and wrong only falls on the paradigm of how people serve that up. That's how it always is. You're only wrong depending on how many feelings is hurt via the other person. So if your feelings is hurt, it's like, yo, that's why you wrong. Yo, you hurt my feelings. I should have been the one you chose. So that's wrong. And then we go with that shit via social media. Like, they'll get up here, I don't think that was right. You should have did, but you're wrong right now. You are wrong because you're getting involved in somebody else's business. Kudos to that brother for proposing to that female on the field or whatever. Tearing them down because it wasn't you that he proposed to, that's wrong. But see, in the same right, that's the actuality to the contrast. Like, the contrastal action to the fact that he chose her was the fact that she probably was there with him. Now, the other side is you come in on the back end of that sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You like, wait, that's what happened? Wait, he proposed to her? That's wrong. I should have been the one for that. You see how that sounds? It sounds stupid. If it's low level, right? If it's lower level, say on some society shit, like in the hood or in a neighborhood school work situation or whatever, you might be the person that a person comes to and they like, yo, I want to holler at you, da-da-da-da, what's good? Like, nah, you ain't got the credentials. You ain't what I want. You ain't got the bag. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. And then that person gets chosen by somebody else who sees his potential in that person. And then they go through all this grinding together and working hard, the ups and the downs, and they make it together. And then they get up and that person looking at that woman and they're like, you know what? You've been there with me through everything. I don't see nobody else but you right now. You know what I want to do? I want to marry you and give you the best wedding ever. I want to put you on a pedestal. I want to put you the glass slipper inside the glass jar now. I want to put this on your neck. I want to, you know what I'm saying? This is the heart of a man. One thing y'all keep failing to realize, men love their mother They're going to always love their mother because they came from a woman. So whenever the mother would say, yo, that's my baby right there, that would make that man feel good. So when a man goes into the world from a boy to a man, he's matching with a woman who's going to subsidize that particular energy in his life so he can do what he got to do. He don't see nobody else. So it don't matter what you say on social media. But then, who am I, right? Hold on. Who am I, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, stop playing with me. Who am I, right? So that be the real juice right there. Like, you don't want to take accountability for being the person that walks the road with somebody who got to get somewhere, but you want to be the one to point out it wasn't you that they chose. Show me how that's right. Well, this happened in history. This happened in the past. You know what? A lot happened in history. I can also tell you about stories where people that look like me made sure that people that look like me don't get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that more than anything, because keep in mind, you got to be close enough to somebody to stop them in order to make some shit happen. Otherwise, you speaking from a distance. You like, I don't like what they doing over there. You know what I'm saying? So if your family close to you and they stab you in your back, you know what I'm saying? That's a reality check for you. That's like, dang, yo, how can that happen? That's supposed to be your people's. And the same thing with understanding what culture's supposed to be. How do you fight culture and have heads telling people, yo, this is culture right here? You know what I'm saying? But nobody don't serve the purpose to it. And then we like, yo, we falling apart because you don't represent the culture. Well, it starts with speaking life into things. You know what I'm saying? Women speak life, yo. Whether y'all like it or not, y'all speak life. All women speak life. And if you choose to speak against a level of life that you possibly may create, you just lost the opportunity to be the one in that situation. Like, if you don't want to put the hard work in, don't complain when somebody else put the work in and they get there. One thing got nothing to do with the next. You know what I'm saying? That be the hard reality. Like, y'all expect somebody to sit around forever and wait for y'all to choose them while they grinding. Or you expect somebody to go do all the work, come up, be a millionaire or whatever, and then be like, you know what? You the one I want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he even do that? Especially, like, if he put the work in by himself, he'll never choose you. Ever. You're going to be like, nah, you got too much pressure. You don't know what it takes like to grind and get to this point. So the information in between that would have you sustainable to be for a person like that, you lacked because you didn't walk with it. You didn't walk with that person and get there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you expect them to say, you know what, I want you to be there with me. And then people be like, yo, nah, men and women both have a euphoria, a delusion that they deal with. You know what I'm saying? And that delusion is a form of hate that you can't cross a line on. So you will sit idle and do nothing with your life because of so. I'm like, yo, that's not intelligence. That's stagnation at its fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not for nothing, you see sisters throw it in a brother's face. Like, what's the girl that was on social media the other day talking about brothers ain't nothing but bullet bags? And then the same dude, the Caucasian man that she was with, beat the crap out of her. Like, had both her eyes looking like raccoons. Like, but you over here talking about, I'm happy I got this. But then that dude F you up real bad. See how the contrastal crash happens? And it's like, y'all don't want to take responsibility for none of these values, you know what I'm saying? But then you make stupid decisions out of your mouth, and then you claim that you're intelligent. Get on platforms and tear people down and then speak to this value, hoping that that same man, which is in a group of other men, is going to say, out of a whole bunch of other men, it's going to be like, you know what? Yeah, I want you. I'm going to take you with me after I make it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never been like that. You know why? Because your mother said to you, I carried you for 9 months. Why would I ever turn my back on you? So if your mother can hold you up for 9 months and then give you life until you 18 and make sure you go off about your business, why wouldn't that process be the same for your wife? Why would your wife not struggle with you to get to the ending situation and then become your wife? It's common sense, right? You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who's going to walk with me, not walk behind me or walk in front of me because whatever's going on. And that's the problem. Like, people don't think when they do shit, and they don't make common sense when they do that. They just talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they talk a lot to everybody. And then because you got a bunch of miserable people that's hurt, the first thing y'all do is be like, right? Ain't that right? Hey, yo, you heard me? And they be like, yeah, because mentally I'm messed up too. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you because I'm miserable too. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's said, but the words ain't placed like that. You know what I'm saying? That bothers people. It bothers them down to their core. Like, yo, you know what? That's supposed to be me. You supposed to have probably not been delinquent in school too. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to like do your homework and turn it in and study so you can be like get an A on your paper. You were supposed to like be a good worker and, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's going to pitch in and make sure that when you there with me, I say, yo, I'm glad you supported me. That don't happen on a normal basis. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be Cardi B. You want to be a stripper, a rapper, and pop your booty and then have somebody love you at the same time. Niggas don't be wanting that. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm not taking away from the value that most men, they trash too. You know what I'm saying? Men come from something to where they want to keep sticking their hand in everybody's dirty water. This is a reality check right here I'm about to drop on y'all. The women are the water inside the cup. The man is the cup on the outside. If men keep sticking his hand in your water, it's going to make the water dirty. You going to drink that water? That's the woman. She absorbs energy. So why would I want to drink everybody dirty water? You don't even think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you'll run and try your hand with a million things that don't work for you. Right? And then when it's time, you like, I'm still good, but you don't let everybody put their hands in it. I'm a type of person, I don't want you breathing on me. I'm not going to share my drink with you. It's mine. That's why I bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be like, yo, you want to smoke with me? Nah, it's my weed. I'm going to smoke by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where your lips been. So not for nothing, like, I don't want to share my woman. You know what I'm saying? And if this woman said, you know what? I was with him through everything. She on the field with him. He got his awards and everything. You don't know what they went through. Salute to them. You know what I'm saying? He got his woman. He got his career. Whatever happens on the outcome, that's them. She cheat on him later. He cheat on her later. That's their business. I don't know what it took for them to get there. It's none of my business. But to step in that same situation and have something to say about it, that's the wrongest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about culture. That's just something you can throw in as a scapegoat to say that somebody's wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's a scapegoat. Like, yo, our culture, you should do this for the culture. Well, the culture not helping people get where they got to go. Where's the culture when you need support? Where's the culture when you're struggling? Where's the culture when it's like 90 million homeless people in the street and ain't got nobody? Where's the culture when it's one man that's schizophrenic, mentally insane, and just needs somebody to pick them up? They're not there. They're not there. You know what I'm saying? So that be the reality, man. Like, at the end of the day, nobody want to take accountability, but everybody got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, yo, I think most time people like to hear themselves talk. You know what I'm saying? And because they be talking, it ain't real, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talking, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just talking, like, you feel me? Like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a good entertainment piece, but that's what social media is for. Like, people feed off negativity. You know what I'm saying? But that's not supposed to be the sanctuary of your home or your mind. Like, you're supposed to be like, nah, I'm comfortable in my home. And if a woman help you build that value with yourself, then that's what you're going to represent. You're going to represent whoever stood with you through whatever you went through. One thing got nothing to do with the next. As much as people want to make that be a reality, one thing got nothing to do with the next. And for the most part, when niggas is struggling and they trying to get somewhere or whatever, y'all look down on them, but you ain't got it. So why would he look back and choose you to come with him? It's just something to think about. I'm just saying, like, I know people don't be wanting to hear the truth, but that be the reality. Or you gotta be strong enough to wait. What are you talking about? We waiting through everything. We come and listen and be like, yo, what's up? Nah, not you. Not you. You know why? Because you too short. Or I don't like the way you dress. Or you ain't got enough money. Pop your balloon. Pop your balloon. That shit be corny to me. I'm like, yo, this world has went all the way left, yo. But y'all will sit there and love a booty. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people got booty. And nowadays, they taking shots in the booty. You know what I'm saying? They putting shots in the lips. And they doing everything they can to get the attention. You want the attention. You don't want the real value. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, I started out with abstinence. Abstinence means to refrain. Celibacy is how long you refrain. You know what I'm saying? So when you refrain for a while, it don't just teach you how not to have sex because you want to. It teaches you discipline on how to be loyal. Because if you can do that for yourself, then you can do that for a person. You see what I'm saying? So most people ain't refraining from things that give you an addiction to the value. You're not stopping anything. You like, yo, I'll never do that. I'm going to get mine. Because you addicted. So then when it's time for you to do something serious, you can't do it. And that be the real shit. Females too. Ain't no female about to go a while without satisfying her flesh or whatever. Like, it is what it is. Like, but if you want that true stability, these are the things that have to manifest inside you. Like, you have to be what you want. You have to be loyal if you want somebody to be loyal to you. You have to be right by them if you want somebody to be right by you. And sometimes in this world, because this is an imperfect place, that's going to end bad. That don't mean you got to put that in the same bag as you introducing yourself to somebody who ain't quite ready yet. Everything is a shot in the dark. Everything is a chance. We rolling the dice with everything. But you take the chance and you get the memory and you get the experience and you say, all right, this experience is going well. Let me keep trying. And if we get through all the adversities while we going through this, maybe we can get somewhere. That's what the real people understand. That's what real relationships that be together for like ever, that's what they know. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, everybody don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? They always pointing out, well, you know what? You look like this guy I used to go with, so you're probably going to do me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the way you talk sound like these people, so you probably act like this. Everything is a probability. It's never the actuality. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, not for nothing, men are going to look when they have nobody. They going to look. They're going to be like, oh, she cute. Oh, she cute. I wonder what her head like. That's how men think. And they really think to try to subsidize the value of what they lacking so then they can get somewhere. Every little thing means to get a man somewhere else. A man is logical. They strategic, men think. Females think based off their emotions. So emotionally, if you're not feeling something at that moment, your loyalty is out the window. Your loyalty is based off how you feel about something. Oh, I don't like how his dreads look. Look how his hat's sitting on his head. He got a beard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he tall enough. Like, y'all got so many judgmental aspects. What's going to be real in life for you? Ain't nothing going to be real in life for you. You want to join? You can come on. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? People make all these different assumptions to the value and then we run with it like it's news. And I'm like, yo, that's some corny shit right there. That was a low budget shot in the stomach. And for the most part, y'all just making somebody else's life indifferent. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the one to put the negative energy out there. Negativity never did nothing for nobody but show a person how you really are and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think y'all really understand men, and I don't think some of the low budget men understand women fully. You know what I'm saying? But that addiction value, because you addicted to it, you'll keep doing the same process over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't got no discipline. How you expect somebody to say, yo, and that discipline is going to show in you making the choice and being with a person through their struggle. Because keep in mind, you got to bring your problems over to that person too if you helping them with their struggle. It's just not you helping them with their struggle. You bringing your whole life to that person. So that person have to say, well, you know what? They got things going on too. So I'm going to have to see that. And y'all going to have to work with each other. That's what builds the memories. You know what I'm saying? Like, memories. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you think y'all got a conversation? You ever been in a group of people that had a whole life together, like friends and family, and they got stories, but you the new friend and you don't got no stories with them because you haven't experienced nothing with them. So you sitting there like, I don't know about that. I wasn't there. So you can't even comment. But then you mad because you wasn't there. Like, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So you got to be there in order to have memories. You got to be there to have experiences. That's what life is about. So who are you going to choose to suffer with? So then after y'all suffer, you get the contrast to that. Everything in life is an ebb and flow. It goes up and down, up and down. So you got to choose to say, well, I want to suffer with you. So after we suffer together, we can live this greatness. That takes discipline. And it takes strong minds. Like, for the most part, y'all children. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of kids running around in adult bodies. Like, I'm grown, but I think I deserve to. Why? You came between this lady's legs like everybody else did. Everybody came pushed out between somebody's legs. Like, it's really no different. What makes you different is your awareness. That's what separates you. How much you're aware of the current situation and when you make the right decision. Some people make the wrong decision their whole life and then they get old and wrinkled. And then they be like, I'm old now. Nobody don't want me. Will you accept me at 60? Will you accept me at 55? Do I still look sexy? And then you get the scumbags to come out like, oh yeah, I'll beat it. I'll knock it down for a day or two. That's all it ever comes to. That's all it will ever amount to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, who am I? I'm just the average guy that talk truth. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Naga the Wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't want to be intelligent. Everybody just want to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? My butt fatter than hers. My booty right. My titties right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's all you got to bring to the table, you'd like the rap career. It's a million rappers. So what makes you different? It don't make you that different. You know what I'm saying? So even with women, like, it's a million women with good bodies, sexy faces, and all that. What makes you different than the other women? Your staying power. Your power to be mature and stay through the issues that a person needs. Like, women are strong. They speak life. So when you in a situation, it ain't about you accusing this man of doing nothing wrong. It's about you grabbing him, shaking him, and be like, yo, I ain't here for no reason. You gonna F this up, then you gonna F this up. I understand you a man and you possibly weak, but we ain't choose to do this for you to go through this. That's what women really supposed to do. I came from aunts that was like that. And they stayed married until they died. You know what I'm saying? That's because they faced the situation they had to deal with. They looked at it, and they said, we're gonna walk through this together. That's what life about. Life ain't gonna be peaches and cream. It's not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you don't understand that and you think that you're just gonna have a smooth ride, you're lying to yourself. Because if it's good all the time and that bad hit, oh, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be like, I didn't expect this. And that's what most people want. You want to run home and cry and tell somebody that Tony did you dirty, or Steve did you wrong, or Sarah cheated on you, or Mary Beth did you like this. Like, one thing got nothing to do with the next. Sometimes you make the wrong decision. My nanny used to be like, yo, when you realize you made a mistake, change it. That's your power as an individual. You can always change your choices. So if you get somebody that's not really representing with you, you know what you can say? I made a mistake. I'm down with you. I'm cool with you, but it's not going in the direction that I wanted to go. And I don't want to sit here and be mad at you because I chose to love you. So let me let you go. That's love. That's what love look like. Letting something go when it don't match up to the criteria because you allowing that person to be who they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of flies over everybody's head because that person not talking to you in a love-based understanding. They talking to you in an understanding to manipulate the value to have you stay through the bullshit that they dealing with. He's watching this clip the other day, right? And the lady was like, she was in the house with this other dude. The dude is in the house with the girl. Her and her boyfriend stayed. Dude at work. He come home. Dude on the couch in his boxes, right? She get caught. He like, I got to go to work. I ain't got time for this, but I'm done with you. She beating the car down. She jump on the hood. She doing everything in her power. Like, no, don't leave. She like, that's my cousin. So why would your cousin be sitting in the house that y'all live in on the couch in his boxes? You know what I'm saying? So now we got to go back and forth about this? No, that's called not taking accountability for your efforts. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got the right to choose themselves at any point in your life. That's divinity. You chose yourself. You don't have to do that negatively. You don't have to flip out. You don't have to scream, holler, curse. You don't have to do none of that. You can just say, nah, I get it. You showed me who you truly are. And your calmness will cut deeper than a razor. What? When you calm and you know what's going on, you comprehend it without losing your mind, and you say to them, nah, I get it. That's just who you really are. I'm not mad at you. You just showed me who you are. No, I'm cool. I'm about to slide, though. And say it like that. You know what that's going to be like? Wait a minute. Nah, you ain't getting nothing else out of me. I'm gone. Now you go and you sit down with yourself and you say, nah, let me wash all that decision I made for this person off of me. Because I chose them. They just didn't choose to be that for me. So now your strength comes back because now you're invigorating what you gave out. The cup you poured out into that person, you're putting it back into yourself. Keep in mind, whenever you're angry, it comes out of every single part of your flesh. Because sincerity comes from your heart. So when you're mad, you shaking. You like, you did me dirty. You expelling a lot of energy. A lot of energy is coming off you. So the main thing you can do is be still. And be like, all right, that was your choice. No, I'm a little disappointed because you made that choice against us. But I can let it go too. Stay with you is not what I'm going to do, because staying with you would mean me undermining myself as far as my boundaries. So that's why you let somebody go when they do you wrong. You don't go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let them sit in that. They got to face their decision. Anytime you keep letting them do what they do based on their decision, you're telling them it's okay to do it. That's a reality. You're going to tell them, oh, it's okay for you to shit on me how you want to. And do nothing. And then get mad when they do it again 2 months later after you asked them and they said they wasn't going to do it. And they did it to me 5 times. No, you allowed that to happen 5 times. You didn't choose yourself. You didn't love yourself enough. And you brought your love down so low, you had to go find another miserable person just to talk trash about the person that you allowed to do that too. Stop being confusing to yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're going to restructure everybody in some form, and y'all going to get it together. And y'all going to make the best decision humbly. So therefore, you can choose the right person. Look how many people want to be something that it ain't even for them. You 4'5", but you want to be a 6'8" basketball player. They don't even match. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be rough, but your hands is butter soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing ain't got nothing to do with the next. Like, y'all got to stop living in illusions. And if you keep living like that, you're going to miss your whole life. Remembering somebody that was nice when your body get all messed up and tired. You're going to be like, I remember this person was good to me. I really wish I had that right now. That's what happens when you get older. You remember people who was good to you and the ones you should have chose, because you learn as you get older, your whole existence a match to them. And then y'all become a great item if you can just be patient. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got people in this world that's impatient. They want it how they want it. They selfish. And they never tell you these things. They just lie more. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to do something right, worth the value of the people you're dealing with, how you expect that to even manifest as something great for you? You're not even doing yourself right. You're not taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want somebody that keep putting their hands in everybody's cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's 30 dudes washing their hands in my water, how am I going to drink that water? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was with this person, that person. I walked in on you cheating and all this. I'm like, damn, all that in there? That's a lot of DNA. That's dirty water. Like, I don't know if I want to lay down with you. Like, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all the way scared at that point. I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Kind of nasty, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not thinking like that, you don't love yourself. Like, most of y'all go through shit and you'll be like, nah, but we already been together, so I know it's cool. You know, we can get over that. Get over what? I'm gonna let you spill. All right, I got some tea. I'm about to let you put salt in my tea, a whole bunch of it, and then there's some good tea. No, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be bitter. I don't want that. So why would I sit around somebody who gave themselves to somebody else just to make myself bitter? Why would I do that? Like, y'all stay with a problem. I'm like, yo, that's not how this works, yo. Learn to fight for your divinity. Your divinity is protecting the gift that you came here as. Your own light, your own life. You are important, and you don't have to be irate. You don't have to go curse somebody out. No, you stay calm, because that's your sharpest weapon. Silence and being calm is your sharpest weapon, because they're expecting for you to get a certain way. Why do you think it's so much physical interaction? The physical interaction is to control your mental. So if your flesh is controlling more of your body, that's where your emotional standpoint going to be at. So you get your back blowed out. It felt so good. You think that was just for you. You got your best nut in the world. It felt so good. You thought that was just for you. You know what I'm saying? You know when the commitment is just for you, because y'all get lost in each other. And that's because you're doing the right thing. I seen this joint the other day where a girl paid $50, right, to another girl that goes to the guy's workout gym. Like, he's a workout instructor, right? But he's a good dude, though. He's like, I ain't cheating on my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a long distance relationship, but I'm not cheating on my girl, yo. I got money right now. Got me a business. Soon this business gonna go somewhere, and I'm gonna stay with my woman. So she pays $50 for the girl, right, to go over to see if her man gonna cheat. So they go across the street to eat lunch after they left the workout place. The girl lies to his girl and like, yeah, he got in the car, kissed on me and all that, right? And dude was like, yo, she lying. She's like, so why would she tell me that she lying? He's like, yeah, she lying. So she put on the screen. She was like, now tell him what you told me. She was like, well, truth be told is I lied. And she was like, why you lie? She was like, because you don't deserve this man. I know he good. He won't mess with nobody, but you don't deserve a man like that. So I figured if I lied to you, you will mess it up and I can get the opportunity with him. That's how women think, yo. Real rap. That's how women think. It's like, yo, you don't deserve that. Look how you treating him. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point to where after all that, the girl apologized. She came out her negative energy and all that. When she came out her negative energy, the man still was humble enough to say, you know what, I don't want to lose you. Even though this is an understanding, I don't want to lose you. I've already made my racks with you. I want to stay with you. And the girl was like, I feel like I'm the one that should be asking you for a second chance. Because her conscience was eating her up. But he was still humble enough to lift her up through her own shortcomings. That's a powerful brother. He was powerful enough to lift his girl up in her shortcomings. This is what integrity is. If you're right inside yourself, what Lauryn Hill said, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? So y'all gotta think about this. Like, if you're not really right within, I don't know how life gonna happen for you. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna keep making excuses articulately. You're gonna keep blaming people articulately. And it's just not gonna come together. Like, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. That's the jewel for the day. You know what I mean? I hope everybody that came through enjoyed what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I might be coming live a little bit more, dropping some more wisdom because I think it's needed. And look, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Just trying to show you something. I'm not gonna wise.